Once upon a time, in the grand kingdom of Velmora, there lived a wise and kind king who had a daughter, Princess Seraphina. She was not only beautiful, but also known for her intelligence and kindness. Despite being raised in a palace filled with luxury, she longed for something deeper, true love, one that was not bound by status or wealth. On the outskirts of the kingdom, in a small village, lived a humble farmer named Edric and his son, Rowan. They worked hard every day, tilling the land and tending to their crops. Though they were poor, Rowan had a heart full of dreams and a soul rich with kindness. He was different from the other village boys. She believed in honesty, hard work, and the power of love. One bright spring morning, Princess Seraphina, disguised in simple clothes, rode out of the palace to explore the village. She wanted to see how her people lived, away from the golden walls of the palace. As she wandered, she came across a lush farm where Rowan was working, planting seeds with great care. Curious, she approached and asked, "Why do you work so hard even though life seems so unfair to you?" Rowan looked up and smiled. "Life is like farming. If you plant good seeds with patience and love, one day you will reap a beautiful harvest. Wealth doesn't measure a person's worth, kindness and hard work do." Seraphina was captivated by his wisdom and the warmth in his eyes. Unlike the nobleman she knew, who spoke of power and wealth, Rowan spoke of simple yet profound truths. That day, they sat under a large oak tree, talking for hours. Days turned into weeks, and Princess Seraphina found reasons to visit the village more often. Disguised as a commoner, she spent time with Rowan, helping him with farm chores, laughing at his jokes, and listening to his dreams. Rowan, unaware of her true identity, admired her deeply. "You are unlike anyone I have ever met. You see beauty in the simple things, and your heart is full of kindness," he said one evening. Little did he know, Seraphina was falling deeply in love with him. For the first time in her life, she felt free to be herself, free to love without the weight of royal expectations. But love between a princess and a farmer's son was not meant to be easy. One day, a palace guard saw Seraphina with Rowan and reported it to the king. Furious, the king summoned Seraphina. "You are a princess. Your destiny is to marry a nobleman, not a mere farmer's son," he thundered. But Seraphina stood her ground. "Father, love is not measured by riches or status. Rowan has the purest heart. I love him, and I will not marry anyone else." The king was enraged and ordered Rowan to be captured and banished from the kingdom. Guards stormed the village, dragging Rowan away despite his pleas. Heartbroken, Seraphina wept for days, but Rowan did not give up. He believed that true love could overcome any obstacle. With determination, he set out on a journey to prove his worth. He traveled to different lands,
learning new skills, gaining knowledge, and helping people wherever he went. Years passed, and Rowan became known as a wise and courageous man. He returned to Velmora, not as a poor farmer's son, but as a respected healer and scholar. Hearing of his return, Seraphina ran to him, tears of joy in her eyes. "You came back," she whispered. "I promised I would," he replied, holding her hands. The people of the kingdom, who had heard of Rowan's great deeds, stood by his side, demanding the king grant them his blessing. Seeing Rowan's wisdom and the depth of his love for Seraphina, the king finally relented. Rowan and Seraphina were married in a grand celebration, not because of status, but because of love. Together, they ruled the kingdom with kindness, wisdom, and the belief that true love knows no boundaries. And so, the farmer's son became the prince of not just the kingdom, but of Seraphina's heart. Moral of story: love is not defined by wealth or status. True love is found in kindness, perseverance, and a heart that never gives up. Like the seeds Rowan planted with patience, love also flourishes when nurtured with faith and courage.